What's up, gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm Joshua Hall. I talk a little bit about travel, dating, money, and everything else I find interesting and or entertaining. So without further ado, let's get into this video. And as you can tell by the title of this video, most likely, we are going to be responding to one of the most common comments I get under my videos. And obviously you've probably seen my videos about dating in Thailand, Eastern Europe, and all over the world. And one of the comments I get most frequently is, dating abroad is for clowns. Dating abroad is for losers. And I would actually say that couldn't be further from the truth. And I know you're most likely not a high value man if you're leaving that kind of comment, because one, high value men don't leave those kind of comments. But thank you for engaging and helping my video and the algorithm. And two, if you're a high value man in the United States, you know your dating options are less than desirable, unless you are maybe a little bit more beta male provider type, where you don't care about dating single mothers, which I would definitely not recommend, but that's a topic for an entirely different video. But what I wanted to say is dating overseas is more like steroids. And I'm not gonna get into steroids. I've never taken them personally. I haven't even taken TRT, but I've made my opinion very clear on TRT. If my testosterone ever dips below a certain level, you bet your ass I will start using some replacement therapy. I'm not gonna blow it through the roof or anything like that, but once again, topic for a whole different video. So it's like steroids. It's not going to get you results in and of itself. It's simply not going to do that, with rare exception, like P for P. And so what I'll say is, it is like a cheat code to enhance your current results. But if you just start taking roids, you're not gonna look like Ronnie Coleman. You have to put the work in and have the discipline and necessary effort in order to get those results. You're not gonna go from 500 pounds on the couch and then just start shooting Tren or whatever and go get to 180 pounds and 8% body fat without changing your habits and getting your fat ass into the gym. Same thing going overseas. You need to go overseas dressing decent, in good shape, well-mannered and well-behaved, and you probably wanna have a decent amount of value in regards to your income. Because like I said, if you are a 500-pound person who lives in their mom's basement and can't get girls and have no social skills, which is another thing I should have just put in that list, you need to have social skills in order to succeed overseas as well. If you just take who you currently are and plop it into a different country, if you're not well-dressed, well-groomed, well-behaved, and have no social skills, and you're a fat motherfucker, you're not gonna get results overseas. It's simply not going to help you. Now, if you are all those things, or even just a majority of those things, and you go overseas, then yes, you are going to increase your value over there by maybe a point or two, and maybe in some countries, 3 points. And so yes, it's going to help you. But if you're a loser at home, you're going to be a loser abroad. And so I would actually tell you that the people going overseas and actually having success are people who are already high value in the United States. But instead of getting 4s and 5 single mothers in the United States, you can get a 22-year-old baddie that doesn't have any kids, extremely fit, feminine, and friendly, and is a objectively 8, 9, or 10. And especially if you brought that girl back to the United States, she would probably be like an 11. But I would not recommend doing that. And so you can see, if you are a high value person having to deal with 4, 5, 6s, and maybe a 7 on the good day, and a single mother with 2 kids on top of that in the United States, and you can go to a different country and easily swap that out for a 22-year-old hottie, fit, feminine, friendly, with no baggage, shall I say, well, it is a clear value proposition that you can go somewhere else and get much better and much more desirable results. So simply going overseas is not going to fix your problem, but it's not just for losers. I would posit that it's for people who recognize that there are better opportunities and more obtainable and desirable opportunities somewhere else. I would also say that you probably are going to have to be more high value, because if you do choose to date overseas, guess what? You're going to have a decent amount of money or income in order to relocate from the United States to whatever other country you want to go to. So, as you can see, dating abroad is not for losers. It's for smart men who can see the writing on the wall and simply want to improve their situation. Another thing that I always say is don't complain, change. In this situation, you don't need to complain about the dating market in your environment. You simply change your environment because that is in your control. Now that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you for watching. Share your comments down below. Let me know if I'm wrong, if I'm right. Call me a clown. I don't care. Help me out with the algorithm. Like, subscribe, do your thing. And I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, peace, much love.